I named my own price and got an interview with Bill Clinton. Hello, Bill. 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 I can see this is going to be a problem, William. Ah, negotiator. Very well, William. Let's just cut to the chase, mister. People want to know how you managed to have such a thriving economy during your time in office. Well, Bill, since you mentioned time, I think I have a video clip that might explain in terms you may understand. Well, roll the clip, gentlemen. Hi, I'm Bill Clinton. The economy was pretty good when I was president, and I owe it all to my psychedelic time machine. Here's a video from when I traveled back in time to the year 1865, 1 week after the Civil War ended. I'm about to interview President Abraham Lincoln. You truly have been where no man has gone before, Bill. But tell me, how did Lincoln's insight influence your presidency? Well, William, I brought back a film of the interview. Let's watch and see. Hi, I'm Bill Clinton. Nice to meet you, Mr. President. Nice to meet you, sir. How's your family? But more importantly, how's your wife? As if I already didn't know. Now, first off, Mr. President, I'm curious about the economic difference between the North and the South, and I'm also wondering, how did it all take shape? Well, right off the bat, in 1614, Dutch inventors settled in what is now known today as New York. They based their economy on mostly industry and fur trade. For example, they hunted and trapped beaver, deer, otter, and other furs. I know from my experience the ladies love fur coats, so I can understand that. Speaking of ladies, because of their sparse population, women were brought over here to help with the farms as wives and as servants. Wait, I thought they were the same thing. How would that remark help your presidency, Bill? My interview with Abe Lincoln showed me how important women are in today's politics. I myself appointed Janet Reno first woman attorney general. I also nominated Madeleine Albright, who later became the first female Secretary of State and the highest ranking woman in the United States government. Next to Hillary, of course. Is that all you've got? Mamby-pamby? Mama's boy? Cupcake? William, you of all people should know how important it is to be surrounded by a multicultural crew. I also appointed Togo West as U.S. Secretary of the Army, and Rodney Slater was named Secretary of Transportation. These people were more than just names and titles. They truly cared about bringing our nation together, just as Lincoln strived to bring the North and the South together over the issue of slavery. Please, William, explain how Lincoln's economy compares to yours. Well, William, I mean, Bill, let me show you how Abe Lincoln explained it to me. Back up in the North from about 1820 to 1850, New York changed from importing cheap daily goods to becoming America's largest manufacturing city. Also, Boston, Philadelphia, and Baltimore boomed, becoming the leading in banking, retailing, and real estate development centers of the nation. And another advantage was their use of waterways in the North because of the connections between the St. Lawrence River and the Atlantic Ocean. Railroads also made the distribution and transportation a large advantage in the North. How about the South? Did they go through some rapid changes as well? No, the South pretty much stayed the same. It depended largely on slaves to take care of their tobacco and then their cotton fields. The Southern way of life was based specifically on slavery and exporting crops. And also, the Southerners had to put all their capital into cotton and then had to rely on the North for other goods and services, including the exporting of cotton. And the South's biggest error was their investment in slaves and land instead of building factories and schools. So just like Abe explained how the North and the South both use their advantages, I used the 1977 Community Reinvestment Act to build up a weak economy by putting more money into home mortgages, small businesses, and community development. See, you and I are a lot alike. We're both helping Americans by giving up to half price. Yeah, sorry, William, but the time has come for me to leave. See, I have a date with Hillary.